Thank you for following Knockout Crypto. Thank you for following our channel. We are on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. I want to bring this video to you guys. Also, don't forget to subscribe, bottom right hand corner, to knockoutcrypto.com. You can go to knockoutcrypto.com to get more in-depth reports. We are in a bull market for Bitcoin, guys. Despite what you see for the price, I want to let you guys know we are in a bull market for Bitcoin. This is the most exciting time ever to be in Bitcoin. Never before in the history of Bitcoin has the New York Stock Exchange came out and said, hey, we're going to buy Bitcoin. So they just came out and said by November, they're going to have this Bitcoin in everybody's 401ks. They want to get Bitcoin mainstream. So I'm really excited about that. And I think they want to make Bitcoin as mainstream as Starbucks. And we've seen this before. And it starts in November. So I think, to me, that was the most bullish news of the year. We have the New York Stock Exchange basically validating Bitcoin. So that's big news. So that tells me right there we're in a bull market. So despite what the price might be right now, I want you not to look at the price right now. You're looking at your portfolio and you're saying, hey, I'm down 70%, I'm down 80%, I'm down 90%. That's all a mirage. It's all fake. What matters is what they're doing behind the scenes. And behind the scenes, they're adopting Bitcoin. Not only are they adopting it, they're preparing the way to get more of it. So this is not the time to sell. This is the time to hold. This is the time to buy more Bitcoin, accumulate. Because the next cycle, and we know these things run in cycles, the next cycle that it goes up, it is going to go up even further than we went last time. We are in the biggest bull market for Bitcoin that we will probably ever see in our lifetimes. Luckily, we're early. We're the early adopters. So I'm listening to the news and everyone's like, oh man, Bitcoin's down. I don't know what to do. Hey, that is not the attitude to have. You got to get your attitude together, get your mind right here. You got to get your mind right and look through the news, look through the price, and look to what's actually happening. A lot of times we get sidetracked. We're not focused. I want you guys to focus more than just the price. Don't look at the price of Bitcoin right now. Look at the adoption of Bitcoin. I'm going to repeat it because a lot of people will miss this. Do not look at the price of Bitcoin. Look at the adoption of Bitcoin, because the adoption will lead to higher prices in the future. So let's go back to that article about BAC. We know that's, to me, BAC is the biggest bullish news out there. The second biggest bullish news out there is the CBOE president cautiously hoped for Bitcoin ETF prospects despite SEC action. The SEC did not deny the Bitcoin ETF. A lot of people I don't know why the market sold off so much. They didn't deny it. They delayed it, and that was expected. They've delayed every ETF proposal that has came in. They always delay it 45 days. They want more time. They may delay it another 90 days. We may not see it get approved to February 2019, but it doesn't matter, because here's the reality of it, guys. Here's the truth. This is the absolute truth. I don't want to have you guys confused out here. It's only a matter of time before the SEC approves the Bitcoin ETF. It's only a matter of time. It's gonna happen. They're gonna, if the New York Stock Exchange is starting back, they're trying to get their ETF going. They're trying to get the U.S. future markets going. It's only a matter of time before the SEC approves the Bitcoin ETF. Whether if it happens in November, if it happens in February next year, if it happens in April next year, it doesn't matter. What matters to you is how much Bitcoin do you have when it gets approved, because when it gets approved, we all know that the price is going to skyrocket. So it doesn't matter when it happens. What matters is, have you taken the appropriate actions and planning to get the money? Which means, have you bought Bitcoin? Are you holding Bitcoin? Are you in the proper coins to profit when this thing explodes? We know it's going to explode. The question is, have you made the proper planning to profit of it when it happens? That's where we're at, guys. We're at a point right now where those who are not afraid, those who are holding their coins, those who have not sold, those who are patient will be rewarded. That's where we're at right now. With no more time for games. This is where the men stand up. This is where we're not boys anymore. You got to have patience. I cannot stress enough to you how you have got to be patient. You cannot make moves based on daily ups and downs. Things are going to go up, things are going to go down. You stay the course, you stay focused, and then you win. You stay focused on the goal, you stay focused on the plan, and in the end, you will win. All of the data, all of the things out here are pointing to a win down the line. You have back. You have more adoption. Square Cash opens Bitcoin buying and selling in all 50 states. This is bullish news. Under any other market conditions, this is bullish news. So now Square is basically saying, hey, on the Cash App, you can buy Bitcoin now in all 50 states. What does that mean? That means more people can buy Bitcoin. And here's the thing, guys. There's a huge market out there because only 2% of U.S. investors own Bitcoin. So that means 98% of the people in the United States don't even own any Bitcoin. 98% of the U.S. investors don't even own Bitcoin. You know how much money that is? So you have 98% of the U.S. investors that don't even own Bitcoin. But in November, when they hear that the Wall Street is starting back and Wall Street is in it, then they're going to want to get in it. Maybe November, maybe December, maybe next year, 2019. But eventually, the FOMO is going to kick in and they're going to realize, oh, I need to get some Bitcoin. By then, it's going to be too late. It's going to be too late. Bitcoin's price is going to shoot up. Secondly, when you have this many people who don't have Bitcoin, you have a lot of institutions that don't have Bitcoin that are going to try to buy Bitcoin. Now, I'm not saying they don't have it now. A lot of them have it now. They're doing it over the counter. You know, we can't track, you know, they're doing different ways right now where they can get Bitcoin. But believe me, they are planning. They are making moves. We're the little guys. The only way we win in this situation is to hold. Every time we sell, we lose. The only way we win is to hold because these guys, they have millions of dollars. They can hold forever. We only win when we hold our coins throughout the bear market and get back to the bull market. And just let me go back to that bear market thing. I want to let you guys also know Bitcoin retracement by 68%. It isn't unusual, and then you guys know we keep hitting that 6,000 level. I keep mentioning it to you, 6,000, 6,000, 6,000, because that represents a 70% correction. A 70% correction is not unusual for Bitcoin. Also, I want to remind you, virtually all of Bitcoin's yearly gains occur over the span of just 10 days. Remember that. Do not allow how you feel. Your feelings will mislead you every time. Do not allow how you feel to get you, to cause you to make an action that is not the correct action. Do not allow how you feel to dictate your action, gentlemen. Look at the evidence, look at the proof, look at what's happening. Cast your feelings aside. Your feelings right now do not matter. Close portfolio. Don't look at the price. Don't look at your portfolio right now. Close it for 6 months. Just close it down. Don't look at it because how you feel is not what's happening. What's happening is Bitcoin is getting adopted in a massive way right now. It's going to be in 50 states on the Cash App. Everyone's going to be able to buy Bitcoin whenever they want to. The cryptocurrency value proposition has only increased over the past 6 months thanks to institutional adoption, the Lightning Network, upgrades, continued growth of the blockchain enterprise. In a market that is heavily influenced by sentiment, the facts will set you free. The fact is, we are in a bull market, and we're headed for one of the biggest bull markets ever. Ever. The FOMO is going to be out of this world. I mean, we've never seen this before. We've never seen it in any market. And this is what's going to happen this year towards the end of next year, going into 2019, 2020. It is going to be huge. It's going to be huge. There's nothing. All of the evidence is there that Bitcoin is being adopted at a massively fast rate. Cryptocurrencies are being adopted at a massive rate right now. So you have the New York Stock Exchange adopting Bitcoin, Square opening Bitcoin buying in 50 states. The CBOE, you have the ETF that's coming very soon. The crypto fund launches projected to hit a record number in 2018. So there are now 466 crypto funds spread across the globe. If 2017 was the year of Bitcoin, 2018 is the year of the crypto fund. There's over 255 crypto hedge funds spread across the globe. So it's growing. Why would there be 252 or 255 crypto hedge funds if they didn't believe in Bitcoin? If they didn't think they were going to make money? They're preparing to make loads of money. Loads of money. That's why they're doing it. They wouldn't be building all of this infrastructure if they didn't plan on making money. The Bitmain $18 billion IPO will initiate FOMO among investors. Here's another reason. You have an $18 billion IPO by Bitmain. Another reason why cryptos are going up. Think about this. Why would they be doing this if they don't see it going up in the future? Why would you pour money into a mining company if you don't see cryptos going up in the future? There's also more than 3,500 Bitcoins ATM worldwide. Another sign of adoption, and that number keeps growing. There's going to be more Bitcoin ATMs. It's only a matter of time before the SEC approves the ETF. Coinbase is bringing crypto payment option to millions of online merchants. Again and again, I'm going to preach to you guys. Adoption of cryptocurrencies. Adoptions of cryptocurrencies. That is the key. Not price. Adoption. 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 You got to get it through your head. Adoption is the key here. So it's not that we're worried anymore about Bitcoin. Like I said to you guys, we are in a bull market. All facts point to this being a bull market. You have to remember, depending on who you ask, 6,000 is about a break-even rate for the miners. I don't expect it to go much lower than 5,000. I think we're at that bottom point, and I think from here on out, they might try to scare us, but we are going to go up eventually. Bitcoin will get out of this bear cycle, and we will go back into that bull market. It's just too much good news and too much facts that show that we're in the bull market. And remember, this market right now, the sentiment in the market is horrible, but the facts are bullish. I want to say that again. The market sentiment is negative and horrible right now, but the facts is that Bitcoin is in a bullish market. Let me know what you think about the video. Let me know if you believe that we are in a bullish market for Bitcoin. Do you believe that Bitcoin adoption is more now than it's ever been before? And if that's true, we are in a bullish market for Bitcoin. Guys, thank you for following Knockout Crypto. I appreciate your support. Thank you for following the channel. Subscribe to the channel below. Subscribe to Twitter. Subscribe to Instagram. Thank you for your support. Go to knockoutcrypto.com to get the in-depth reports on the coins that I think will survive this bear market. That report, you can have it it's a little fee to join our Patreon, but that supports the channel. That supports what we're doing, and we're able to do more of that. So if you go and support, we're able to give you more videos and more reports. So thank you for supporting. That will help us to move forward. Knockoutcrypto.com is where you can go to get that. Signing off, Knockout Crypto.